So welcome back guys. Now we're going to be doing dynamics question 16 to question 20 in this video. So let's start. Question 16. The diagram shows a satellite orbiting a planet at a steady speed. In which direction does the resultant force act on the satellite? तो इस डायग्राम में एक planet है और एक satellite है and the satellite is orbiting around the planet, which means the satellite is going in a circular path which subjects it to centripetal force. And the centripetal force states K, the resultant force is always towards the middle. So that shows that A is the answer because it's towards the center. Centripetal force, center. Get the correlation? Okay, question 17. The diagram shows a car going around a circular track at constant speed. Which arrow shows the direction of the resultant force on the car? अच्छा अभी मैंने आपको सेम कॉन्सेप्ट इधर भी समझाया है, मैं इधर भी समझा देता हूँ. An object moving in a circular path is always subjected to centripetal force, and centripetal force states K, the resultant force is always towards the center. So D is the right answer. Question 18. एक second. A solid object immersed in water hangs from an elastic thread. Three forces act on the object: its weight W, the tension in the thread T, and the force F from the water. The force F acts upwards. ये हमें बता दिए कि force F is acting upwards, right? And tension is always opposite to the force, right? So tension is always acting upwards. Not always, but in this scenario. But the weight is acting downwards because of course gravity. Gravity pulls downwards. W is acting downwards. So हमने इसकी एक equation बनानी है. Which equation is correct when the object is stationary? Object is stationary means the forces are equal and there is no resultant force. तो हमने एक ऐसी equation बनानी है जो equals to zero. ठीक है ना? तो पहले हम जो फोर्सेस सेम डायरेक्शन में उनको एक साइड पे लिख लेते हैं. P प्लस F और विच इज इक्वल्स टू द वेट. ठीक है ना? हम वेट को दूसरी साइड पे ले आते हैं और उसको रीअरेंज कर देते हैं, राइट? इसको रीअरेंज कर देते हैं इस फैशन में बिकॉज F इज ऑलवेज टुवर्ड्स द लेफ्ट, टुवर्ड्स द स्टार्टिंग. तो F माइनस वेट प्लस T इज इक्वल्स टू जीरो. तो ये हमें कहाँ नजर आ? We can only see it in D. Acha, let's move on. Question 19. A 60 kilogram ice skater traveling initially at 3 meters per second glides across a horizontal icy surface. The skater brakes and comes to rest after 5 meters. The work done against the braking force is the change in the kinetic energy of the skater. What is the braking force? अच्छा 60 kilograms का ice skater है, initially traveling at 3 meters per second in a horizontal icy surface. The skater brakes and comes to rest after 5 meters. The work done, this is the important part. The work done against the braking force is the change in kinetic energy. इन्होंने खुद ही बता दिए. Work done against the braking force is the change in kinetic energy. तो हम work done का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? F into S equals to 1 divided by 2 into काइनेटिक एनर्जी. काइनेटिक एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला होता है 1/2 mv स्क्वायर, राइट? तो अब हम वैल्यूज पुट कर देते हैं और इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. हमने फोर्स ढूंढना है, ब्रेकिंग फोर्स. वी हैव टू फिगर दैट आउट. वी हैव टू लाइक इक्वेशंस में वैल्यूज पुट करनी है और ब्रेकिंग फोर्स निकालना है, राइट? तो F एज इट इज, एक सेकेंड, F as it is, F into displacement is 5 meters. 5 is equals to 1 divided by 2, 1 by 2. M क्या M is 60 and V square. अब हम इसको सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. अच्छा 1 by 2, 1 divided by 2 into 60 into 3 square comes out to 270, right? और ये जो 5 है ये यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, दूसरी साइड पे जाके डिवाइड हो जाएगा ना. So we have to divide that by 5. So the answer is 54. कहाँ में 54 नजर आ रहा है? C में. Okay, on to the last question. A car of weight 11,000 moves with constant velocity. Constant velocity means there is no resultant force. A horizontal road, along a horizontal road. A driving force of 5,000 Newton acts on the car. What is the opposing? What is the force opposing the motion of the car? अच्छा, अगर आगे की तरफ 5,000 न्यूटन्स, driving force is 5,000 newtons, and for there to be no resultant force, there needs to be a 5,000 न्यूटन फोर्स बैकवर्ड्स, राइट. पीछे को भी 5,000 न्यूटन फोर्स होना चाहिए अगर आगे को 5,000 न्यूटन फोर्स है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो रिजल्टेंट फोर्स, क्योंकि कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी है, देयर इज नो एक्सेलरेशन. तो opposing force should be equal to the driving force because there is no resultant. So A is the right answer. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.